Hi Internet, let's play the New York Times crossword for Friday, April 26th, a fearsome Friday puzzle. I'm going to move my head over to this side of the grid and give credit to the constructors, who today are Matthew Stock and Christina Iverson, and the editor Joel Fagliano. Let's get started. Even though my head is blocking the clues, as always, I can read the clue, the current clue above the grid here in this blue space. So 1 across, Mexican condiment. Could be salsa. There's probably other things it could be. 6 across, a whole lot. Don't know. 11 across, alternative to booths, perhaps. I'm not sure about that. 14 across, device for an online conversation. We'll come back to that one. 16 across, National Bullying Prevention Month. I don't know. 17 across, finds a line of best fit, say. Not sure about that. 18 across, storage unit. I'm sure there's a lot of things that could be. 19 across, set down. No. 21 across, bunch of hair. Let's try a lock of hair. 22 across, eagerly excited. Could it be avid, maybe? Let's try that. 23 across, something best avoided. Don't know. 24 across, informal greetings. Greetings, plural. Not sure. 25 across, trail marking. No. 26 across, some long-tailed turtles. I don't know. 28 across, second hand. Or second hand, like on a clock. No. 29 across, bird's ancestor, for short. A dinosaur? Not sure. 30 across, step in a pastry recipe. Could be bake. There's probably other things it could be. Let's look at the downs. 1 down, bar. No. 2 down, singer Ocasek. Rick Ocasek was the lead singer for the Cars, if I remember. You might think I'm crazy. I don't remember the rest. 3 down, uplift. No. 4 down, sports analyst Kimes. Don't know. 5 down, Lisbeth Salander in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo for 1. Is that like main character or something like that? I don't know. What's 12 down? Secures as a rope. Ties. No. Intellectual gatherings for 6 down. Not sure about that. 7 down, 1 for the record books. No. 8 down, range crossing 8 countries. The Ural range, maybe? It's a mountain range, I assume. Oh, it's a 4-letter mountain range other than the Urals. I don't know. 9 down, facepalm emoji. Could that be SMH, shaking my head? Maybe. 10 down, temporary solution. And there goes the air conditioning. Okay, I'll be right back. And we're back. Someday I'll remember to turn that off before I start recording. 10 down was temporary solution. Not sure about that. 13 down, time buying button. A button to buy time. Like a snooze, the snooze button maybe? I'm not sure. 15 down, gardening tool. Could be spade if avid is wrong. I don't know what it could be with a D in the middle. All right, well, let's take a look at the acrosses in the bottom half of the puzzle. 31 across, they hang around in kitchens. Don't know. 34 across, talking nonsense. No. 38 across, gauge earrings or gouge earrings. Don't know what that means. 39 across, mind. 40 across, network connection. A node. If you were plotting a network on a chart, the connections would be nodes. Maybe that's what that's getting at. 41 across, purges. No. 42 across, blank the Lucky, nickname of a noted explorer. Leif Erikson was known as Leif the Lucky, if I remember from reading about Vikings in grade school history books. 43 across, Porto Novo's country. Porto Novo. I assume that is someplace that speaks Portuguese. It sounds Portuguese to me. I don't know what it is. Could it be Benin? I think Benin is a Portuguese-speaking country in Africa. Let's try it. 44 across, close, or close. No. 45 across, Big Apple fundraiser with a kind of apple in its name. I don't know. 47 across, they're okay. No. 48 across, bare bones outfit. Maybe a skeleton costume, something like that. Some kind of outfit that you wear that is meant to look like bare bones. Let's get some crossing letters for that. 51 across, many superheroes have them. That could be secret identities, powers, capes, I don't know, a lot of different things. 52 across, crosses. No, and 53 across, signs of friction. That could be skids or scrapes or something like that. All right, let's look at the downs. I don't expect to get a lot right away in a Friday puzzle. 31 down, blank vous, a polite French phrase. Maybe après vous, after you. Would be a very polite thing to say. 32 down, the Price is Right game. What are the mini games within Price is Right? I don't know. 33 down, cruise control features. What do you have? You have set. I don't know. Resume, maybe. 20 down, big enchiladas. No. 49 down, part of a bottle. Not sure. 27 down, some chess tactics. Don't know. 45 down, big time. No. 24 down, one's laying around in the country. Hens. Hens might be laying eggs on a country estate, a farm. Let's try that. 42 down, admit, to let in. I'm going to let you in. I'm going to admit you to the room, to the club, whatever. 39 down, where Jackson Hole Ski Resort is found. Wyoming, I guess. But Cheyenne? No, that doesn't fit. 34 down, plays at. No. 30 down, cool bits of trivia. Let's try fun facts. Probably the first clue in the puzzle that I'm confident about. Well, après-vous, I was pretty confident about that. 28 down, contend, to vie, to strive. No. 46 down, keep informed, within. To clue in or to loop in. I kind of like loop in. Let's try that. 43 down, Iraqi port city. Basra is a port on the Persian Gulf, the southern Iraq. 50 down, bird that can be fire-capped or yellow-browed. I don't know. 22 down, still working on that. All done. That might be something your server might ask you at a restaurant. All done? Still working on that? Are you still enjoying your whatever? 35 down, dipping dishes. Fondues is a dish where you dip little pieces of bread or whatnot into melted cheese. 36 down, contents of some dictionaries. I'm not sure what that is getting at. And 37 down, perfect or perfect, for example. No. All right, well, maybe down here in the southeast corner of the puzzle, let's dig in and think deeply and ponder some of these. Big Apple fundraiser with a kind of apple in its name. Gala is a kind of apple. Could it be the Met Gala? Metropolitan Opera Gala fundraiser. Yeah, okay, I like that. This does look like it might be skeleton costume. Costume certainly fits for the last half. Let's try skeleton. Yeah, this was bare bones outfit, and so an outfit that looks like bare bones could be a skeleton costume. Okay. And 51 across, many superheroes have them. That could be something stories. Origin stories is a staple of comic books, isn't it? Yeah, okay. 52 across crosses, and 53 across signs of friction. Tit is a kind of bird. What's that song? On a tree by a river, a little tomtit sang willow, tit willow, tit willow. I think that's from Gilbert and Sullivan. Spats. So spats like an argument, might be a sign of friction between two people. Okay, yeah, that fits. 47 across. They're okay. I'm not sure. Idioms might be found in a dictionary. Do's, those are the things that are okay to do, like a list of do's and don'ts. The ones that are okay are the do's. Okay, that works. Perfect tense. Perfect is a tense. Past perfect, pluperfect tense, and so forth. Okay. Yeah, those all work. Okay, so we got that corner done. What is 30 across? Step in a pastry recipe. Maybe you need to fold the pastry. I think that fits. Talking nonsense. Could that be out of it? You were really out of it. You were talking... No. You were... I like the you there. Mind. No. The Tetons are a mountain range in Idaho and Wyoming, I believe. So, yeah, Jackson Hole in Wyoming. So the ski resort could be in the Tetons. All right, plays at, feigns. To pretend, to feign, to play at something. Mind, to tend, like tend to children or tend a garden, you are minding it. Talking nonsense, you are full of it. Yeah, boy, you're really full of it. You're talking nonsense. Contend, could that be hold? I contend that such and such is true. I hold that it is true. Maybe. Welcome sound for a bored student. The bell. Saved by the bell. Let's try hold. Second hand. Second hand. I don't see if that's an H. That doesn't click anything in my mind. Okay, let's look at this corner up here, the northeast corner. 6 across, a whole lot. Maybe like a lot of ground that is undivided. A whole lot. I don't know. Alternatives to booths. Not sure. Device for an online conversation. And 17, finds a line of best fit. Say. Is that like tailors? A tailor might do that with a garment to find the line that is the best fit? Maybe. So, hey, haze. Say hey. Say hey, Goober. Okay, Goober says hey. All right. He gave an informal greeting. Some long-tailed turtles. No, that doesn't click. 5 down, Lisbeth Salander. Don't know. Secures. Is it belays? You can belay with a rope. Isn't that to kind of like slide down the rope? On belay, off belay? It probably ends in S, doesn't it? 6 down, intellectual gatherings. No. 1 for the record books. So maybe this is a mountain range in 3 letters. The Alps. Does the Alps cross 8 countries? Seems like a lot, but could be. Temporary solution. Isn't there a word for like a, I'm not sure. 13 down, time buying button. And gardening tool. What's 25 across? Trail marking. I think like a trailblazer, to blaze a trail, I think that literally means to set markings on the trees or like make piles of rocks so that others can follow you. I think that is the the literal meaning. Let's try that. Second hand. Maybe it is snooze. All right, let's take avid out. Although I like that A for all done. A panacea, no. Let's try snooze for a time buying button. You're buying a little extra sleep time, I guess, by hitting the snooze button. Second hand. Alternatives to booths. All right. Well, this could be something phone, couldn't it? You could use some kind of phone for an online conversation. Nope. All right. I don't know. What about down here? Let's look at the Southwest. 31 across. They hang around in kitchens. Aprons? Maybe you'd have an apron hanging on your hook in a kitchen, waiting to be put on. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Gauge earrings. Purges. Rids. If you rid your apartment of something, you could be purging it. Close could be to end a chapter, for example. Plinko. Isn't that some kind of Korean drinking game that maybe they turned that into a Price is Right thing? Cruise control features. Rudders. Rudders control the cruise of the ship, the way the ship cruises, a rudder. Okay. That is a feature that controls the cruise. Okay. Plums? Don't know. Crosses. Is that a sign, like the sign of the cross? Big time, I guess, could be mega. Part of a bottle. The lip of a bottle and spans. If something crosses a river, it spans the river. Okay, yeah, that works. All right, well, the bottom half of the puzzle is almost done. Plugs. Is that some kind of earring-related term? Dino. Let's try dino for bird ancestor. It became faddish a few years ago when I was in high school, I guess, to know that that birds were descended from dinosaurs. I think that was one of the themes of Jurassic Park, actually. Some chess tactics. Pin is a chess tactic where you pin a piece. Big enchiladas. If this were a G, could that be top dogs? He's the big enchilada. He's the top dog. Okay, I like that. Some long-tailed turtles. I've heard of a snapping turtle. Could they be snappers? Is Lisbeth Salander an anti-hero? A hank of hair and a piece of bone you made a walk and talk and honeycomb. That was a song at one point that talked about a hank of hair. All right. Let's try anti-hero. Let's try belays for securing a rope. I'm not quite sure exactly what that means, but it is something related to rock climbing. Salons. Salon are intellectual gatherings, aren't they? Okay, so a something telephone for an online conversation. Could one for the record books be a clerk who keeps a record book? Kind of like that. A whole lot. Could that be scads? Maybe the facepalm emoji could be dough. Homer Simpson's phrase or word. Dough. Scads for a whole lot. Alternative to booths and when voting, some kind of ballot, like a write-in ballot or a mail-in ballot. Mail-in would fit, yeah. Instead of going to a voting booth, you use a mail-in ballot. All right, I like that. Does that help with 10 down? Temporary solution, a stopgap, yes. I don't think that's the word I was trying to remember, but it is right, I think. Storage unit could be a pod. Eagerly excited, agog. An edger for 15 down is a gardening tool. Second hand, a helper, I guess. Can you give me a hand? Can you be a helper, a second hand for me? All right, maybe. All right, good. Yeah, I like all those. What was one across? Mexican condiment. Not sure. What kind of telephone do you use online? No. National Bullying Prevention Month, don't know. Set down. Something best avoided. 14 down, dots on a map. Could they be sites or cities or towns? Lots of things they could be. 1/1,000,000th of a meter. Is that a micron? Maybe. Micron is some very small measurement. It could be defined as 1/1,000,000th of a meter, I think. Bar. To bar, to keep someone from doing something. Or a bar like a pub. This could be October. What other months have a C in the middle? None that come to mind immediately. Could it be towns? If this were a W, set down, wrote. You set down some thoughts, you wrote them. T-E. Let's try towns. Something best avoided, a no-no. You would want to avoid committing a no-no. Bar. Not clicking. 3 down, uplift, elate, maybe. Sports analyst Kimes. A tin can telephone. Made one of those when I was a kid. If you use 2 tin cans with a piece of string between them and pull it taut, you can speak into a can and hear it on the other end. Bar. A cantina, as in Star Wars. So set down. Okay, present tense verb, to set down, to write. Crema is something in Mexican cuisine. Mina Kimes sounds like a plausible name. Let's try it. Yes, we did it. All right, 23 minutes for a Friday puzzle. Not bad for me. Friday puzzles sometimes give me horrific experiences where I have to use hints and revealers and look things up, and then sometimes I'm still getting it wrong. So this was not bad. Okay, what were the really clues that kind of helped us solve it? I think knowing après-vous. So I do speak a little French. You may have heard me say on the channel before. Plinko. Some kind of game I've seen before. Rudders was kind of hard to figure out. Skeleton costume, I think I got that just from the clue with no crossing letters, or at least I posited that might be what it might be. Origin stories, yeah, those are associated with superheroes. Fondues, not too hard to figure out that one. And snooze button. What did I have in here that kept me from eagerly excited? I have avid in there, so once we got rid of avid, we could put in snooze, and that helped us quite a bit. So that was a fun puzzle. Good for a Friday. Not too fearsome this week, so I'm happy with that result. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.